Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have another pick a card reading, and this is for all of my singles out there. So if you have been wondering when you are going to meet someone or will you meet someone soon, I figured this would be a fun pick a card reading to see if those questions can be answered. Okay, so we have 4 piles today, and I decided to use my crystal spirit oracle cards as indicators instead of actual placing crystals on top. I figured we would use the crystal cards. So you can use these to select your pile, or if you're more into numerology, you can also select the numbers that are listed here below. I'll go ahead and go over them in a second. So we have here for pile 1, we have aquamarine, which is number 7. We have rose quartz, which is number 48 for pile number 2. Pile 3, we have spirit quartz, number 54. And pile 4, we have carnelian, which is number 14. Okay, so if you need to, go ahead and pause the video so you can meditate or take a deep breath just to see which pile you're feeling most drawn to. If you are feeling called to more than one pile, you may go ahead and select more than one. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so there are going to be multiple messages for multiple people. So again, just take what resonates with you. Okay, as always, I will have the timestamps listed below. So once you have chosen the pile you would like, you can go ahead and fast forward to your pile selection. Okay, so again, we have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to take a look to see if and when you are going to meet someone. So new relationship possibilities here. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. I'm going to go ahead and move our other piles off to the side. All right, so pile 1, you have the aquamarine. All right, I'm going to move this guy off to the side. And we have a lot of cards here. So we've got some oracle cards, we've got tarot cards, some romance angel cards. So let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. We have the Empress, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. Lots of 7s that have come up. So like earlier with the aquamarine, you guys had a 7 there. So lots of 7s. So if you're into numerology, I would definitely take a look at what the 7s represent. I'm not 100% sure. I'm still learning numerology, astrology, all of that. I'm just still getting used to the cards within tarot. So if you do happen to know, please share down below. I'm pretty sure those of you who selected pile number 1 would be most interested. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and read off your other cards or lay out your other cards, and then we'll go over everything together. So the next card we have purification. Okay. We have you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Always a good reminder. Fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Beautiful. We have wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Okay, so perhaps you guys will meet somebody in winter, which is perfect because we're still in winter time. So that could be relatively soon. Okay, and then we have divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Beautiful. All right. Then we have some romance cards here. We also have the Romance Angel Oracle card, chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So for some of you guys, I think you guys could be definitely meeting somebody, especially if we've got that indication that you could be meeting them in winter. So since we are in winter currently, that could be relatively soon. And it seems like you guys will have some good chemistry. So that's always a really nice indicator. And then you guys have two Lovers Oracle cards. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. All right, so yeah, definitely looks like for some of you guys, if not most of you, if you're here because you are single and you're wanting to know when you're going to meet someone, looks like it's definitely going to happen soon. Then we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at everything that we have. So these are all of your messages, all of your cards that you guys have here. And from what I'm getting, let's start with your tarot cards. So you guys have the Empress, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. The Empress is, a person that represents fertility. So that's funny that you have fertility here twice. It also represents like new beginnings and a sense of nurturing, like nurture. Okay, so for some of you, you could already be a parent. Perhaps you have children already. Maybe you're a single parent right now, and you're looking for a new relationship or, a chance at new love. And I think the focus of this right now is you nurturing, looking after your children, taking care of them, putting their needs first. Obviously, they should and do come first in this situation. And I think once you feel secure that your kids are cared for, that you're cared for, I think then you'll feel ready to open up the possibility of establishing a new relationship with somebody or looking for a new relationship with someone. Excuse me. Or if you don't have children, this could also be talking about the desire for children. So if you are single and you've been wanting a relationship, I feel like you're looking for a serious relationship. This isn't something that you're looking for necessarily like a fling or anything. It's more so like you're ready to settle down, start a family, things of that nature. And so that's what seems to come through here with the Empress and the fertility card. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles talks about, hard work paying off. So I feel like for most of you guys, this is definitely something that I feel like you've been putting a lot of work into into yourself, which is really good because you want to be able to feel, solid, secure within yourself, happy with yourself before you can enter into a new relationship, before you can meet somebody who's basically on your level. So it's definitely showing that the timing seems to be right for you guys. I definitely see that the possibility of love is definitely soon. Like I said, we have that indicator for, wait for winter, that, it definitely could be something coming along in the winter months. But for those of you who are still kind of in that working stage, like where you're still working on yourself, where maybe you've been feeling a little down and outs, where you're like, well, am I good enough? You kind of contemplate, or maybe go back and forth a little bit, like because you've been maybe single for a minute. There's always that sometimes voice in the back of our head that's like, well, if I haven't found anybody, am I ever going to find someone? And the answer is yes, you will. You just have to love yourself first, I think, ultimately, before someone else can truly love you and see you for who you are. This purification card, to me, talks about like that innocence, that purification within oneself. Once you can be honest and open with who you are as a person, I think that's what's going to allow you to be able to connect with someone. And, it's going to be pure. It's going to be, new, exciting. You've got all of those things, to look forward to. But it's ultimately going to come at a time when you are ready for it. Okay. I think it's not something you should necessarily rush into. With the Seven of Swords here, this is the sign of caution to, not be deceived by anybody. Okay. This is the dating life. Unfortunately, sometimes there are people out there that are not who they seem to be. So be cautious. I think. It doesn't mean that you need to be cautious of, or with this cautious, that doesn't, or caution, excuse me, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't trust anyone, but you should still, I think, take your time to get to know them, especially if you have children. Take the time to really get to know this person, see if, they would be okay with, possibly meeting your children down the road or being a possible step parent. Those are things that you want to have conversations about, early on, but not too early. You still want to try to figure things out, get to know the person first before you can come to this point of, security within yourself and within the relationship. Okay. But overall, it looks like we've got a lot of really good indicators here. I think for most of you guys, for group 1, it looks like there's definitely a possibility for you guys to meet someone relatively soon. I would say this winter. There's definitely going to be a lot of chemistry. I think once you know, I think you'll know. I think there will be an instant click. You'll definitely know that this is the right person for you. And if anything, I feel like this is going to be somebody that you're ultimately going to want to maybe one day have a family with, so things are looking really good for you guys. I would definitely say keep up the good work and focusing on you, making yourself happy, like we have here. Just really work on it and you're going to reap those benefits, those rewards. And I just think of the law of attraction. What you put out into the universe, you will receive. And I think you guys are definitely owed all of that. Okay. So group 1, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Please let me know if this resonates with you. And if you do happen to meet somebody, please let me know down in the comment section. I would love to know if this worked out, who you met. Did you guys have instant chemistry? All of that good stuff. I would love to hear about it. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. We're going to move these cards off to the side. And we're going to go ahead and get ready for our next group. All right. So group 2 with the rose quartz. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and move this card off to the side. Group 2, we're going to start with your tarot cards, and I'm actually going to lay out everything for you, and then we're going to just read it all together. So you guys have, all right, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, all right, and 6 of Swords. Woo, group 2, you guys are off to a good start. All right, let's see what else we've got. We've got some Oracle of the Fairy cards. We have Shine from Within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Beautiful. We've got Wish Wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Love that. Next, we have Blessings. Okay. We've got New Beginnings. Put that guy right there. New Beginnings. What else do we have? We have The Answers You Need Are Coming. Full Moon in Gemini. Okay. Oops. We have another card here. We have Undying Love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Beautiful. And then, sorry, one of your cards fell, so let me pick it up real quick. Okay. And then we have 3 Romance Angel cards. So we have Worth Waiting For. Divine Timing is at work in your love life. Beautiful. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So you guys could be meeting your soulmate here soon. And this situation involves marriage. So yes, definite soulmate, definite wedding. So good possibilities here. And then your last 2 oracle cards are the Lover's Oracle. We have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. And imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Love that. Okay. So, group 2. You guys have a lot of beautiful messages that came through. I love the fact that you guys had so much. Okay, so let's start with your tarot cards, and then we'll go through everything else. So, group 2, you guys have the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. Now, right off the bat, the 10 of Cups is all about harmony. It's all about, everything coming together, true love. It's all about everything you've ever wished for family life, love life, all of that coming into fruition. So if you guys have been wondering, are you going to meet someone soon or are they the one? The answer is yes and yes, okay? So the Ace of Cups talks about new beginnings, a new love, something that you've hoped for, okay? This could be the relationship that you've been longing for. You could have gone through the ringer in your previous relationships. Those could have just been, one poor thing after another. And this one is finally like the one. I think that's why we got the soulmate card that came through. I think just really telling you, and the fact that you guys have worth waiting for. I think you guys have definitely been waiting for this person to come into your life, and the fact that divine timing is at work. It's definitely true here. You guys, like I said, I think have been through a lot over your previous relationships within your love life. And whether you've been single for a little while or you just recently became single, I think this is indicating that you guys definitely have the possibility of meeting someone relatively soon. And this is going to be everything and anything that you have always wanted and or dreamed of when it comes to your relationship. Okay. The Six of Swords, again, it really talks about like harmony, just like the 10 of Cups here. This is talking about you moving on from the past. Okay. No longer allowing that to hold you back. So I'm really getting this strong indication that you guys have probably, like I said, been through a lot. That's just the vibe I'm getting. You guys have been through it. I don't know what it was, but it was something to really maybe shake you to the core. And to the point where maybe you really thought that just you would always maybe not have the best of luck in love. But you, I think, are such someone who believes in love, who loves love, who, has always remained hopeful through it all. And with that, I think you deserve anything and everything that you've been hoping for when it comes to love. Right here, we have like undying love, just talking about the fact that the love that you've been seeking or the love that you're going to come into is going to be just that. It's worth waiting for. It's your possible soulmate. It's going to possibly lead to a wedding here. You guys could be, married, starting a family. Okay, here with the 10 of Cups, everything is just going to feel like it falls into place naturally. All right. Blessings. Definite blessings upon blessings. I think of the 10 of Cups when I think of blessings, new beginnings. I think of the Ace of Cups. So you just have a lot of your oracle cards are only just confirmations as to what exactly is going to come for you guys. Okay. Group 2, I'm so excited for you guys because I think this is something that is going to definitely come about relatively soon. Because like I said, it's a lot of new beginnings, a lot of newness here that's coming through for you guys. And, the answers you need are coming. It is definitely coming here relatively soon is just the vibe that I'm getting. So I would say keep up with the positivity, keep up with, that hope. And it will come. It will definitely come to you guys, and it's going to definitely be worth waiting for. So, um, there's really not much more else to say other than that. I mean, group two, you guys are definitely, I think, in a very good place. It seems like you will end up exactly where you always wanted to, and you guys deserve it. Okay, so I hope this resonated with you. I hope this made sense. I'm sorry if this seemed like a quick reading, but everything was just very right there for you. It was probably one of my easiest readings I've had to do, to be honest. I mean, these were just such beautiful cards that came through, and I'm so excited for you guys. So if this resonates, if you do happen to meet someone, if you really feel, or maybe you've even met this person. Sorry, I know I'm kind of jumping ahead, but maybe you guys have already met this person and you're just kind of wanting the confirmation. Is this the one? Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so many blessings to you guys. Please let me know down in the comment section if this did resonate with you. I would love to hear exactly how and if it did. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on to pile 3. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys off to the side. So move these. Okay, so pile 3, you guys are up next. We have the Spirit Quartz, and this is number 54. I just love the color of this. It's so pretty. All right, so Spirit Quartz. Okay, so group 3, I'm going to go ahead and put your tarot cards out first, and then I'm going to put out everything else, all of your other oracle cards, and we're going to go over everything together. So first card you guys have is the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Sword energy. All right. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. You guys have, from the Oracle of the Fairies, you have Protect Your Dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Okay, I like that. Next, we have Abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. Beautiful message. Next, we have Bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. All right, so this could cause you guys to maybe get outside your comfort zone a little bit. Next, we have Patience. Okay, so this love or new love that you guys are hoping for could cause you to be a little bit more patient. A new start is coming, so new moon, that's exciting. Then we have, for your romance oracle, we have True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Beautiful. And last but certainly not least, you guys have 2 Lovers oracle cards. First one, we have Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay, so we might have to, there's that patience card coming into play. And surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Okay. All right. So group 3. I'm going to start with your tarot cards because it looks like we've got some messages that definitely want to come through here. So you guys have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is all about a sense of independence. Independence from, financial concerns. This could be a sense of feeling secure, from accomplishing your goals. So I think for most of you guys, you're in a really good place right now. And I think you guys are ready for a new relationship. Oftentimes, we may want, if we're single, we may want, to be with someone. We just want to be in love, want to be in a relationship, but sometimes the timing just isn't right, because there's so many outside factors that come into play that kind of either prevent us from being in a successful relationship, or that really allow us to give our full, sense of self or full heart to that person, because there's so many outside factors that come into play. I think in this case, for you guys in group 3, it seems like you're at a good place financially. You're at a good place just career wise. And so I think you are pretty much ready. Like, you feel like, you know what? Yeah, I could be in a relationship. I could, be able, would like to be able to share, my success with somebody else. But there's no sense of like you needing a partner, you needing someone to fulfill you. If anything, I feel like you guys are very strong, independent people. Whether you're a male or female watching this, I get the sense that there's a very strong sense about you guys, okay? The reason why I say that is because, again, we have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is she usually represents like a single independent woman. She can basically take on anything. She's strong. She's been through a lot that would normally maybe like, probably keep somebody down, but she gets through it. She triumphs through it. So there's a lot of power and authority here with the Queen of Swords. I like to identify with her because the one thing I love about the Queen of Swords energy is this can also represent a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I am a Libra, so anytime I see the Queen of Swords, I tend to resonate more so with her. It's just, I don't know, I feel very strongly attached to this card. So anytime it pops up, that's just what I immediately think of. So you yourself could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or the person that you could be meeting here soon, or maybe you've just already met, could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So take that into consideration, if you will. Okay. The Ace of Swords here talks about new beginnings and a new relationship coming. Okay. So I think this is definitely on the horizon for you guys. A new start is coming. New relationship is coming. This is telling you it is coming. But I don't want to ignore the fact that we do have patience and wait. Okay. Now it's funny that we have 2 cards that are indicating that, this is about to come. But we also have 2 cards that are telling you, be patient and wait for it. Okay. Now, I think the reason why that this is coming up in this reading specifically is because if you identify with the Queen of Swords energy here, where perhaps you have been through a lot emotionally, whether you've been through a divorce or a loss of some sort, you're widowed, whatever it may be, true loss, true pain when it comes to pain of the heart. Okay. And the last thing you want to do is rush into something and possibly get your heart broken again. Okay. So I think with this sense of patience and wait, this is telling you to allow the universe to bring you this person. Don't go out looking for them or just constantly have a radar like, are you the one? Are you the one? Are you the one? Don't do that. You'll drive yourself crazy. You'll probably drive those other people away. So just, be bold in the sense of knowing what you want. Okay. But also, like I said, allow the universe to bring this person to you. Okay. I would say have an open mind, be open to new possibilities. I like the fact that we have this surrender card, the fact that you need to let go of what no longer serves you or let go of the past. Okay. Trust that things will work out as they may. So definitely keep those things in mind when you do happen to meet this person. All right. Now, what I love here is that your romance angel card said true love. So for some of you guys, this very well could be a true love. The fact that, this could be the person that you've been wishing for, hoping for, for forever, whenever you've been wanting to be in a relationship, or once you realize that you wanted to have a committed relationship this could be the one. Okay, so I definitely think that you guys are going to come into this relationship relatively soon, but be patient. It may not be as soon as you're hoping for. I don't have a specific time, unfortunately, just because we do have the patience and wait card. But I would say trust that it will happen, and also trust your intuition. Your intuition is never wrong. Okay. Trust that it is coming to you. So please keep that in mind as you guys move forward. Okay. So group 3, I hope that resonated with you guys. I hope that made sense. Please let me know down in the comment section below if it did, if any of this resonated with you. And if you do happen to meet somebody, please let me know and just how it works, how it goes. Let me know if you resonate with this Queen of Sword energy like I do. It might just be me, but I start anytime she comes up, I'm just like, yes, that's my card. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and clean these cards up, and we are going to move on to our last pile. All right. So group 4, we have the Carnelian. I just like saying that name, Carnelian. Oh, no, so cool. Number 14. So take what resonates with that. Okay, I'm going to move this guy off to the side. So group 4, I'm going to go ahead and put out your tarot cards first, and then we will go through your oracle cards. Now, group 4, you guys had the most cards pop up in your spread. Like your oracle cards were jumping out when I was shuffling. So there's going to be a lot of messages. So just kind of keep that in mind. Okay. All right. So for your tarot cards, we have the 2 of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Your Oracle of the Fairy card, we have Temptation. Okay, this says, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it's, guys. Okay. So perhaps there's some sort of temptation out there. Maybe somebody that you know is wrong for you, but you're considering it anyway. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Okay, so now might be a good time to, self-reflect, stay in some solitude. It's okay to be single for a minute. Okay, we have miracles, love miracles. We have guiding children. So you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So I would say for some of you, if you're a parent, I would say your time and attention would be better suited on your kids and, focusing on that. Or if you're a teacher, focusing on your career, things of that nature. We have Isis, past life. This situation involves your past life memories. Okay, so for some of you guys, your past could be having an influence on you currently, which could be why you haven't necessarily met anyone new yet, or perhaps there's temptation from a past relationship, maybe to get back together with an ex. That's something to consider with this. Okay, next we have New Moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Yes, for any successful relationship, communication is definitely key. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. Okay. So for some of you guys, commitment is being tested. Next, we have meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So this could be a really good time for you guys, like with the solitude card here, I'm going to put that over there, to really maybe meditate and contemplate on your choices that you have at hand. If some of you guys are contemplating getting back together with an ex, I think it's a really good time to focus on you and to really dive deep and see, is this really a good idea or not? Okay. All right. Your next cards that we have your romance angel cards. So we have 3 of those. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I'm going to stick this with this because I think for some of you guys, you are possibly contemplating getting back together with an ex. So this would be a good time to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Talk about why, you're even considering going back to each other, why it didn't work out in the first place, things of that nature. So that could be an indicator there. Then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, it does in any situation. So putting yourself first and loving yourself is always a good indicator for a successful relationship. Okay, how do you expect anyone else to love you if you don't love you? And last but not least, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. So I think, don't allow someone, and I'm going to keep going back over here because I'm just getting so pulled over here so much in this temptation of possibly getting back together with an ex. Don't allow this ex situation to make you feel like this is the only option for you and that you aren't capable of love or that you don't deserve a loving relationship. Yes, you do. Everybody does. Okay. If this didn't work out the first time, the second time, the third time, it's probably not going to work out. Okay. I hate to say it. I'm sorry. But remember, you are lovable and you deserve love. You deserve true love in its truest form. Okay. So I'm going to put that guy right over here. All right. And your last 2 Lovers Oracle cards we have. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Yes, I love that. Kind of goes along with this you deserve love card. So very true with that. And our other one is don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Yes. So again, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. So I think this, again, has to deal with, I'm going to put this over here, has to deal with that energy. I'm getting a very strong indication that there are some of you that are really contemplating getting back together with an ex. Don't know why, but, I'm sure you have your reasons. Okay. They're, obviously, it's a hard situation to let go of for sure, because you wouldn't be contemplating going back and forth if this wasn't, a difficult decision. But let's take a look at your tarot cards because, like I said, there's just so much getting pulled over here, and I don't want to neglect everything else over here because, again, not everybody is dealing with this. So let's go ahead and go through that. All right, so we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. The 2 of Swords in reverse talks about you possibly feeling helpless to make a necessary change. Okay. Now, again, this could indicate for those of you who are contemplating whether to go back with your ex, that this isn't working out. That there needs to be some sort of change. And it probably needs to be you that makes that change forward, especially if your ex is constantly hanging around and, they're making themselves available to you. It can be difficult to cut that completely out. Okay. I understand that. So in this sense, this is telling you that you need to be able to find the courage and find the strength to make this change that you need to make. Okay. You need to do what's best for you. And like we have the solitude card and the meditate and contemplate, I think this is a really good time for you guys to take some time for you, for yourself, and do what makes you happy. Find your inner happiness again. So then that way you can then maybe make a clearer decision on what it is that you truly want. Okay. The King of Pentacles here in reverse is a sign of caution. Okay. It is considered like a warning, just to be cautious. If this could indicate you were dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. So if your ex is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I would say nope. Or if you are a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this could be talking about you and the choices that you were having to make currently. So keep those things in mind. Again, just take however it resonates. All right. But this is a sign of caution that I think if you are a female watching this, the King of Pentacles can represent, the person of interest or the person, your ex possibly. Be cautious of them. They don't necessarily have your best interest at heart. So I would say be wary of that. Okay. Now, does this mean you're not going to find anyone if you're single and this doesn't apply to you? No, it doesn't. It just means that there needs to be some sort of change. And perhaps this is change on a personal level. Okay. Perhaps you need to find a way to self-love and to love yourself first before you can allow someone else to love you. Okay. I think that is probably like the biggest thing that comes to mind when I'm looking at this spread here. That to me, again, we have this love yourself first. You need to be able to love you. If your past relationships haven't worked out and you have felt defeated at the end of every single one and you've put yourself down after every single one, sweetheart, you need to love yourself. You have to do that. That's just first and foremost what you have to do. Okay. You are never going to be able to be happy in a relationship ever if you cannot learn to love you. Okay. Take care of you. That is the biggest message that is coming through here. With the Five of Cups here in reverse, this is about you being in that state of indecision. Okay. So again, going back to this Two of Swords energy, this feeling helplessness. Okay. The Five of Cups talks about an issue that you're probably refusing to face facts on. Okay. Due to past losses or, due to like, however, the past, again, we've got the past life here, whatever relationships or hurt you experienced in the past that caused you to maybe lose faith in love or within yourself, you need to let that go. Okay. Don't allow this negative mindset to take over, because once you allow this to take over, you will continue to allow negative people like this temptation to creep back into your life. And you'll constantly be in this negative cycle of a relationship. Okay. You deserve better than that. So don't do it. Okay. I think there was a reason why so many cards jumped out in this spread specifically, because if you chose this pile and if you are resonating so much with this, again, I understand not everybody is going to, so I do apologize that I'm primarily focusing on this. But there are specific messages for this group of people, and it is for them to understand that they need to let go, to cut ties with whomever this ex or whomever this negative person is. You don't deserve that. Know that you do deserve true love. Miracles can definitely happen. I think this card comes through for a reason, and just letting you know that you are capable of so much more. Okay. Once you are able to regain that sense of clarity, you will be able to find love again. Okay. But this is definitely going to take some time. I don't think this is going to happen right away. So if you guys are looking for somebody, to come in or wondering when you're going to meet someone new, I don't foresee this being right now or anytime soon. I feel like the only time that this will happen for you is once you're able to get out of the state of confusion, once you're able to kind of see things a little bit more clearly, and once you're able to learn to love yourself and get rid of whatever from the past is holding you back. Okay. So, again, there's lots of messages in here. If this doesn't resonate with you, again, just keep in mind that I still think this whole sense of indecisiveness is coming into play. There's a reason why there's solitude coming in. And the fact that we have your commitment is being tested. Like, how committed are you into wanting to find a relationship? I think that's a question too you need to ask yourself. Like, how committed am I to really wanting to open myself up to love again? Okay. If you are, great. That's perfect, but you have to be able to love yourself in order to attract someone who's going to love you too. Communication is a key indicator for any successful relationship. I said that in the beginning. It is so, so, so true. So if you do happen to meet someone, talk it out, give it some time, get to know each other. That is going to be your biggest indicator of whether or not this relationship stands a chance or not. Okay, you need to be able to talk it out with this person. So, group 4, I hope this resonated with you guys. I hope you guys were able to take the messages that came through. Like I said, it seems like we had a very specific message that wanted to come through on this side. So, again, just take what resonates with you. If this did, I would love to hear how so in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already. I would love to hopefully get this channel to grow and, continue to make more videos like this for you guys. Yeah, I mean, wow, I'm really amazed at this reading that came through. So, please let me know if this resonated. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. So, hope you guys are having a wonderful night, day, wherever you are. And I wish you guys nothing but the best love and happiness. All right. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.